Hello everyone, this is Reverend Naoya Okano of Los Angeles Gedatsu Church. This is a sudden, but here is a question. Have you ever heard ChatGPT? Are you familiar with ChatGPT or have you ever used it? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot developed by OpenAI and launched in November 2022. It has a vast amount of data, including text from the internet, books, and other sources, which enables it to answer a wide variety of questions and engage in meaningful conversations with humans. This is useful for research and also to answer questions like what will happen to the religious world in the future? If you ask ChatGPT to create a short story for a first grade boy, for example, it creates a story just as you requested. This sermon was delivered to our members at March Appreciation Service, and at that time we observed Ohigan service, which is a 1 week period of time on the days of the spring and autumn equinox. During this time, Japanese often visit their ancestors' gravesite, perform ancestor blessings, and clean their ancestral altars. So when I was considering this sermon, I thought I'd give ChatGPT a try. I asked it, what is the significance of ancestor blessing? Here is the answer I received. The significance of ancestor blessing varies depending on cultural and religious context, but generally speaking, it is a way to honor and express gratitude to one's ancestors and to seek their guidance and protection. In many cultures, ancestors are believed to play an important role in the lives of their descendants, and their spirits are thought to continue to exist and influence the world in some way. Ancestor blessings may involve making offerings of food, incense, or other items to one's ancestors, or performing rituals or ceremonies to honor them. By doing so, it is believed that one can cultivate a stronger connection with one's ancestors and receive their blessings, which may include good fortune, protection from harm, and guidance in difficult times. In some religious traditions, ancestor blessings are also considered a way to cultivate virtues such as filial piety, gratitude, and respect for one's elders. By showing reverence to one's ancestors, one can cultivate these virtues and develop a deeper sense of connection with one's family and cultural heritage. Overall, the significance of ancestor blessing lies in its ability to strengthen familial and cultural bonds, cultivate virtues, and seek guidance and protection from one's ancestors. I think this is pretty good, don't you? I was amazed by this answer, and more amazingly, when I asked the same question again, it gave me a different but also great answer. I can't believe the rapid improvement of AI technology And if it develops more, maybe I don't have to stand and talk here. I need to express myself better than ChatGPT. Otherwise, I will be replaced by ChatGPT bot in future. However, as remarkable as ChatGPT is, it missed one very important point about ancestor blessing, which is from the Gedatsu viewpoint. That is, ancestor blessing enables us to develop ourselves and improve our spirituality. Let me explain more about this in terms of DNA and genes, which is something that ChatGPT doesn't have in its databank. Do you know how many cells are in the human body? Latest research shows that there are 30 trillion cells in the human body. Each cell has 46 chromosomes. Half come from the mother and other half come from the father. And each cell has 3.2 billion base pairs in the human DNA, and there are 23,000 genes. Among those 23,000 genes, 5% of them hold the important genetic information. Dr. Kazuo Murakami, a professor of biochemistry at Tsukuba University in Japan, in his book, The Divine Code of Life, explains his new and unique perspective on genes and genetic information. 1. Our genetic code defines our physical characteristics, such as color of our eyes, type of hair, and so on. 2. But within our genes, there is also command information, like an on-off switch that automatically triggers certain physiological changes. For example, children's bodies, both boys and girls, are basically alike. But around the age of puberty, hormones are released within their bodies, creating physical changes for them to mature into men and women. No one turns their switch on. Something within their genes spontaneously brings about these changes. 3. We have the ability to activate our genes and turn good genes on and bad genes off. 4. Mental and emotional factors like stress, excitement, and even joy can also switch genes on and off. For example, a man who lost his wife suddenly got gray hair due to the deep and sudden sadness he felt. Superhuman strength that is shown by people under acute stress is another example of when genes suddenly switch on. 5. Most of our genes are dormant, and recent research shows that 90% of our genes are really doing nothing very useful. We can wake up our dormant genes by cultivating positive emotions like enthusiasm and gratitude, which transform our personality and outlook to improve the quality of our lives. Dr. Murakami explained several situations or conditions which can awaken our dormant genes and turn them on. 1. Getting completely and enthusiastically absorbed in something. 2. Thinking and behaving in a positive manner. 3. Laughing so hard we are moved to tears. 4. Giving fully and unconditionally in the manner of the Sun Spirit. That is, giving without asking for anything in return. 5. Praying and meditating. Dr. Murakami's science-based approach to controlling the genes tells us that living a life of appreciation and gratitude can bring happiness and success into our life. His DNA and gene findings align with our Gedatsu philosophy. He calls this process genetic thinking. We call it the law of attraction. As I said earlier, we are blessed with 23 chromosomes equally from mother and father. The mother and the father too were blessed with 23 chromosomes equally from their grandparents. Therefore, it is no wonder that our DNA contains a lot of genetic memories and information of our ancestors. Our founder Gedatsu Kongo said, "Blessing unrested soul is blessing ourselves." Our Gedatsu members practice Amacha Holy Tea blessing on a daily basis. The significance of the Holy Tea blessing is to show our appreciation to our ancestors for giving us life and for their guidance and protection. Not only that, we are giving blessing to all unrested ancestors' souls who are unable to enter the ancestral realm of the spiritual world due to wrongful deeds they committed while alive. Considering what Dr. Murakami says, it is not too much to say that by practicing Holy Tea blessing, knowingly or unknowingly, we are turning on our good genes and turning off the bad genes. I'd like to conclude my sermon today by sincerely praying for your continued happiness and health. I hope I could give you better and more meaningful information than ChatGPT today. Thank you very much for watching our YouTube video. Bye!